Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Soul Transformation Talks. My name is Debra Manning. I am a doctor of traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture. I'm a registered nurse for over 40 years, and I have been a student of Dr. and Master Sha since 2009, and I'm currently a master teacher of the Tao Academy. And we welcome you to Soul Transformation Talks. And this is Marianne Melvin.
Welcome, everyone. Again, my name is Marianne Melvin. I'm here up in Montana. I am a nurse, and I've been a student of Master Sha's for about 15 or more years. I'm a master teacher certified, and I have walked the talk. I have used his practices, and I am a two-time cancer survivor. So I am excited to teach these practices that can help you during your healing process.
So thank you so much. So we're going to share the screen now and go to our presentation that we have for you. So this is, again, Soul Transformation Talks. And we meet on Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Facebook Live. So we did our introductions. You know who we are. Soul Transformation Talks, as Marianne was saying, is bringing you wisdom and knowledge and deeper connection to your soul for transformation in your life. Our souls have the ability to heal. They are very smart. They know so many things. And when we connect with our soul, we can be led in a very unique and positive way in our life. So this is what we are bringing. So we have created a 5-element series, and this week we are doing the fire element. Last week we did the wood element, and then we will go into a meditation to transform the heart of the fire element, which will be led by Marianne, and then we'll go over how you can connect with us. So the 5 elements, they can heal all your life. The 5 elements is a universal law, and they include the wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. In traditional Chinese medicine, the 5 elements are one of the most important theories and practices. And I have learned so much from our teacher, Dr. and Master Sha, about the 5 elements, because a lot of his teachings revolve around that. And I have implemented so many different things in my practice in the way that I help my patients in my office because of the teachings that Master Sha has brought forward about the 5 elements. The 5 elements, as I said, is one of the major universal laws. The 5 elements are a comprehensive template that organizes all natural phenomena into 5 master groups or patterns in nature. Again, they are the wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. And they go in the circle, as you can see there, in that order. That is the order in which they function. Traditional Chinese medicine uses these 5 elements of nature to summarize and categorize the internal organs, the sensory organs, the bodily tissues, the emotional body, and more. The 5-element theory has guided millions of people in history to heal sicknesses and to rejuvenate soul, heart, mind, and body. Systems, organs, and cells can be categorized into the 5 elements. Balancing the 5 elements is one of the keys to transformation of your health, your relationships, your finances, and more. So this is a kind of a grid of the 5 elements as taught by Dr. and Master Sha in the Tao Academy. So the elements go down the row to your left there. So again, wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. And then the organs that are paired together that fall under these element categories. So the wood element is the liver and gallbladder. The fire element is the heart and small intestine. The earth element is the spleen and stomach. The metal element is the lungs and large intestine, and the water element is the kidneys and urinary bladder. The yin organ is actually the authority organ. So when we do practices and chanting and tracing and whatever we're doing, we're going to focus on the yin organ. As if you focus on that, then all the other things across the page get taken care of because they're all part of that category. So the heart and the small intestine, the body tissues is the blood and the blood vessels. The body fluid is sweat. The tongue is the sense organ. And the unbalanced emotions that are tied to the heart and the fire element are anxiety and depression. We want the balanced emotion of joy. And there are fingers. The 5 fingers of the hand actually correlate to the different elements also. So the middle finger is for the fire element. And the sound that we're going to chant, as these are all high-level mantra tones, and the mantras and reach a higher frequency and vibration when we chant them, is ah. So the heart is the driving force for blood circulation in the whole body. The heart houses the mind and the soul. The heart connects with the soul's activities of consciousness and thinking. So are you ready to do a practice for the 5 elements, for the fire element in particular? So Marianne is going to lead us, and she's going to start with the 4 power techniques and how they apply to the fire element and the heart.
Welcome, everyone. So our body power, we're going to put one hand on our heart and one hand in our lower abdomen. And the 1 sentence secret for the body part is where you put your hands, you receive the transformation. Okay. Our mind power, we're going to visualize this beautiful golden light coming into the heart area, right? You know that as the 4th chakra or the 4th soul house. And we're going to visualize that beautiful light as we chant and practice. Our sound power, there's going to be a couple different sound powers, so I want you to follow with me. The soul power is most important. This is the say hello. You're going to make that heart to heart, soul to soul connection to the inner and outer souls for healing and for transformation. Who you connect to and say hello to will bring the healing, the transformation, and the blessings to you. So in the previous Facebook videos that we have done, the classes, one of them was about the forgiveness practice. So I want to let you experience the difference between doing a practice without the forgiveness and doing a practice with the forgiveness, and how much of a difference it can make as we do the practice. Okay, so just relax. Okay, close your eyes. Your hand is on your message center, your heart, and on your lower abdomen. So the first practice that we're going to do is just going to be a very simple practice, just so you get the feeling, okay? And we're going to say hello, dear soul, mind, body of my heart, right? We're doing the heart, the authority, love you. You have the power to transform, rejuvenate, and balance my heart. Do a good job. Thank you. And for this one, we're just going to chant right now for our heart, and we're going to chant Da-I, the greatest love. And you can follow me. Close your eyes because I want you to stay within, and I want you to feel and take notice what is happening. So a breath in. Da-I, 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 I die, 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 I die, die, die. greatest love, greatest love, greatest love, greatest love. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 and silently die, 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 die. Greatest love, greatest love, greatest love, greatest love. And out loud one more time. Die, 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 die. And just keep your eyes closed and take notice what you're experiencing with this practice. And we'll move on to another layer of practice. Why did we sing Da-I? Greatest love. And what does love do? It melts all blockages. And it's when we sing Da-I, it's a high frequency positive message. And when we taught the Shen Qi Jing law, remember, we want positive messages to go out throughout our body. And we say how to that practice, but stay in the condition. And Debra, if you could go to the next slide, I think there's another mantra there. So now we're going to do a little bit more of an invocation. We have 3 practices to do. So I'm going to step you step by step. So the next one is we're going to now call in the outer souls also. So we've already said, dear the soul, heart, mind, body of my heart, I love you. You have the power to transform, rejuvenate, and balance my heart. Do a great job. Thank you. Those are the inner souls. Now we're going to call the outer souls. Dear Tao Source, dear the divine, dear all of the spiritual fathers and mothers, angels, guides, protectors, and whoever you have a close affiliation with right now, please call them in. Because as we said, whoever we call in will offer us the blessings. Okay, so call them in. And we tell them, I love you, I honor you, and I appreciate you. May we request a blessing to transform our hearts. We are so very grateful. Thank you. And now we're going to chant this mantra. Okay. So you can look at it for, until you get used to it. And then you can close your eyes, okay? And while we chant this, I want you to tap your message center with your hand slightly, okay? And let's begin. Jirya, 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 yo. Jirya, Jirya, yo. Jirya, 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 yo. Jirya, 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 yo. Again, Jirya, 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 yo. Jirya, Jirya, yo. Jirya, 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 yo. Jirya, 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 yo. And visualize the light coming in from all the outer the souls that we called in, including the ones that you called in. And let's continue. Jirya, 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 yo. Jirya, Jirya, yo. Jirya, 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 yo. Jirya, 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 yo. Deep breath in. Jirya, 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 yo. Jirya, Jirya, yo. Jirya, 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 yo. Jirya, 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 yo. And silently, Jirya, 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 yo. Jirya, Jirya, yo. Jirya, 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 yo. Jirya, 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 yo. Take a moment to experience if you felt a difference between the first practice and the second practice when we called in the outer souls, the holy beings that we asked to offer us a blessing, a transformation for our heart. And we stay in that condition and we go into our third practice. And now we're going to include the forgiveness practice. Forgiveness practice brings in the inner peace and inner joy. It allows you to release negative information, and also the ability, if the other souls accept yours, to for themselves to release negative information. And when we do a forgiveness practice with any of our practices, it's very important that we do it with a sincere heart, not just simply saying, I forgive you. Do it from your heart, the best you can. If you can't give that full unconditional forgiveness, the best that you can, do it from your heart with the sincerity that you really want to offer this forgiveness or receive forgiveness. Okay, so we'll just do the third one now. And the same thing, the original information is the same. We have our spiritual fathers that have already entered and still here with us. And now we add in the forgiveness practice. And we say, dear all the souls that my ancestor and I have ever hurt or harmed, especially related to the heart, I sincerely apologize. And I ask your forgiveness. To all the souls that have hurt my ancestors and myself in any of our lifetimes, I forgive you unconditionally. Let us join our hearts and souls together to create a world of love, peace, and harmony. And for this mantra, we're going to chant, I forgive you, you forgive me, bring love, peace, and harmony. Okay? So close your eyes, really feel from your heart. And let's begin. I forgive you, you forgive me. Bring love, peace, harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you, you forgive me. Bring love, peace, harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Remember, we're doing this forgiveness to transform our heart from any hurt that we received or any hurt we have offered to others, knowingly or not knowingly. I forgive you, you you forgive me. Bring love, peace, harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. And silently, I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. And we will end offering the greatest love to our hearts, to all the souls that joined us, to those that forgave us, and for those that we forgiven. And let's begin. Die, 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 die. And take a moment to be in silence and see what you're feeling now after doing this practice. Sometimes we don't know if we hurt someone. I was going into a meeting and I had someone prepare paperwork and I got called into another meeting and I was running late. And they hand me the information that I needed that they worked on from their heart and soul. And I grabbed it and I just went to the meeting. And when I came out, that person was hurt. She thought she did something wrong the way I took it. And I did a forgiveness. It was not intentional. I was in a hurry and I wasn't thinking. So we have to remember that we may not know that we're hurting someone. It may be purely by accident or innocent, but the more we become aware that we could have, the forgiveness practice is so powerful. So we say how, which is perfect. We say thank you to all the souls that joined us. And we say gong song, which means go back to your proper abode. All right, everybody. So I hope you felt the difference. We would love to hear what's your reaction to what you experienced doing each one differently and the level. So thank you.
So thank you, Marianne. That was absolutely beautiful. I know for me, chanting the different, we chanted Da'ai, which means greatest love. We chanted Zurya, which is actually the fire element itself. So that's for everything in the fire element. And then we did the forgiveness. I forgive you, please forgive me, bring love, peace, and harmony. I know for myself, doing the last one with the forgiveness brought me the greatest inner peace and inner joy. So that is one of the things that forgiveness does, and it can calm your heart. I felt very, very peaceful, very, very calm, and it just really kind of allowed me to sink into my chair after a long day. And everyone knows in Phoenix, it's very, very hot here. And it just really took the edge off. So I appreciate all these wonderful practices that Master Sha has brought to us, that we can do a variety of different things depending on where you want to be. So some of them are more fast and uplifting and moving the energy and building the energy. Other ones are for relaxation, for calming down, for connecting with those that you may have hurt or harmed during the day or the week, or even before, for like relationships, for finances, for even health. So Master Sha brings so much to us with all these different chantings. And Marianne led us in a beautiful chanting today in a nice progression, which is very, very powerful. So we are so grateful that you joined us for our series. We'll meet again next Thursday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. We also offer consultations if you want to connect with us. Our emails are on the page here. And we are going to be offering an online class, a Zoom class. And we're going to take everything that we've been doing over the last few weeks is kind of building a foundation. We've been doing a lot with self-healing. We're chanting, we're connecting, we're doing forgiveness, we're asking for blessings from, who we've called in to help us, whether it's Jesus, Mother Mary, the sun, the moon, the stars. We're doing a lot of different things that allow us to self-heal. But there's another way to heal that we're excited to share with you. We will do that later, after we finish all these 5 elements. So again, we are very grateful. We do not diagnose. We don't write prescriptions. We don't tell you, we're just bringing love and light. You have to, and we're bringing you tools that can help you to heal yourself. If you're having medical issues, you need to see a medical doctor or a healthcare professional. So it's very, very, very wonderful that you have joined us here today. We thank you so much. And we hope that these teachings and these practices are helping you to be healthier and happier in your life. We know for ourselves that it has made a huge difference. We've been with Master Sha, like we said, since 2009 for myself, and even before for Marianne. And why would we stay so long? There's a reason for that, because we are healthier, we're happier, we're changing things in our life. We're able to help other people too. We are healthcare professionals, and we help other people transform their life with these tools, with these theories, with this education, this wisdom, these practices. So we thank you so much for joining today. Marianne, did you want to say closing?
Yes, we thank you very much. And like Debra said, these tools enhance any modality that you're using. So remember that. And what I'm going to end, like always, practice, practice, practice. Go back to our previous Facebook classes and practice with it. The more you practice, the more you'll experience the transformation. We love you all, and we'll see you next week.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.